Hey there, gang. Welcome back to Papa's Model Workshop. I'm Papa, and this is my workshop. So you know what? In the last video that I shot, I went over how I go over preparing a brand new kit or brand new build. And one of the things that I like to do, I actually enjoy this a lot, is going online and checking the car that I'm going to be working on, looking at colors, exterior colors, color combinations, interior colors, all that sort of thing. And what I decided upon was for this Mercedes, okay, after looking at a bunch of different colors, I decided to go with the red and the white, just as you see here on the box art. I had a number of people who contacted me, and thank you for your input, who said that they enjoyed the brown and ivory color on that car. Now, I was originally thinking of the red and white that I just showed you, and I was considering the brown and ivory as one of the three colors that I was going to go with. The other one was a blue color. It was kind of along this line right here. Okay, this is a Vallejo paint, right? And it was this color blue with tan. So those were the three that I was considering. So upon settling on the red and white, I went on and I did some more research, looked at a lot more pictures and so forth, and decided to make a change. And I think I'm going to go with the ivory and brown color. And that particular car has kind of a tan leather interior. I like that a lot. I had my paints right here, all set and ready to go for the red and white, but I didn't really have the paints that I needed to make that switch. So I made a run to Willis Hobbies in Mineola here on Long Island, and I got my paints. I like to go to 3 different hobby shops here on the island: Willis Hobbies, Bayshore Hobbies, and Bayshore is great. They have an awful lot of stuff, and Men at Arms in Middle Island. Those are the 3 hobby shops that I like to go to. But when it comes to paint, I like Willis Hobbies. I think they have a greater variety of paint. They just added the AK line there not too long ago. And when I was there yesterday, they told me that they are going to be adding Mr. Hobby model line paints there in the coming months. It's March 6th right now as I'm taping this. So they told me in the coming months. I don't know what that means. And as a matter of fact, they don't know exactly when either. So if you're on Long Island and you're interested in the Mr. Hobby line, Willis Hobbies, check on them from time to time, see if they got that Mr. Hobby line of paints in. I've got some Mr. Hobby back here. So it's a good paint. I like it a lot. So anyway, so these are the paints that I got yesterday. All right. I got, let's see here. This is called Racing White. It's a Tamiya lacquer. All right. And where is the number? There you go. LP39. All right. And this is an ivory white, but they call it Racing White. And I got 2 different types of brown. I got NATO brown. Okay. LP59, and I got linoleum deck brown. Okay, I don't know who's in charge of making up the names for these colors, but that's what it's called. Okay, linoleum deck brown, and that is LP17. Okay, these are all lacquer paints. Of the 3, lacquer, enamel, and acrylic, I'm a little bit more partial to the lacquer. It doesn't mean that I dislike enamel or acrylic. I actually like them very much, particularly the Tamiya acrylic line. I love it. And the Vallejo, I like very much also. Again, Vallejo, of course, is an acrylic. So, and in fact, I picked up some Vallejo Model Air yesterday. Okay. Now, I did have an ivory color in Vallejo that I had here in the workshop, and I tested it yesterday. Here you go. These are the 2 that I tested yesterday. All right. This is an ivory, and this one is called chocolate brown right there. Okay. But the thing that I want to point out here is that it doesn't have the word air on it. And I have discovered from other people Now, with Vallejo, if you're using an airbrush, you want to look for the Vallejo paints that say Air. All right. Now, there's two, I understand. This is the model Air right there. And there's the word that you want to look for if you're using an airbrush. And there's another one called Game Air. So those will flow through your airbrush much nicer. And I'll tell you, I did a test yesterday. Okay. This is, hang on. These are my test cards. Okay, I think I've shown you this in the past. These are Display, and you can see right here at the top it comes with a white primer, a gray primer, and a black primer, so you can test your color against all three of those primered backgrounds. And this is the ivory. All right, but if you take a really good look, all right, it's a little bit spotty. Can you see that? Came out kind of spotty. The brown didn't come out too well at all. Okay, it kind of ran and just had a difficult time with it. And again, that was not a paint that said Air on it. All right, so that's why I ran out to Willis Hobbies, picked up some paints that I would be able to use, in the airbrush. In this case, the Model Air. And I'm looking for a tan color for the interior. The seats look like they are a tan leather color, so I'm going to test this out. The other possibility for that tan leather color is going to be good old testers. There you go. There's the color on that. See if I can shake that up and get that a little bit, but nah, it doesn't seem to be. How about this one? Let me see. Yeah, this one shows up a little bit better. That's the tan color, okay? So I'm going to test those two on the test cards. Sometimes I test on spoons, okay? And these spoons have been primered. I have a whole bunch of plastic spoons that I have prepared, and they're primered in white. I've got gray primered spoons and black primered spoons. So, that's nice to do. Have some spoons prepared if you don't have display test cards, and you can just grab it and you can test your color. So that's what I will be doing today. Now, as I mentioned, I've got these shows coming up soon. This is the Replicon show, all right, in Freeport, right here, March 22nd, and I'm hoping to get this completed in time for that March 22nd show in Freeport. And the big show, of course, is the NNL East. This show is, it's billed as the biggest show in the country. At least that's what the claim is. And I can believe it because it's a huge show. And if you have never been to the NNL East, if you are in the tri-state area of New York, and you have the ability to get here on April 26th, I really strongly suggest that you try to get there. People fly in from all over the country for this show. So if you have the means to fly in, it is well worth it. NNL East. It's just, it's, if you're into this hobby, and you love it as much as I do, it's like Mecca. It's just an amazing show. So anyway, the reason I'm carrying on about NNL East is because I want to get that Mercedes done in time for the March 22nd show. My hope is that I complete that with enough time to get another build in for NNL East. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask you to give me a hand in choosing that. I'm going to take you over to where my stash is. I'm going to show you what I've got, and give me an opinion on what you think would be a good build for the NNL East. Okay, so hang on. Okay, guys, so this is where my new stash area is. Karen decided she wanted to move everything out of the workshop so I would have more room on my assembly bench. So this is where everything is. And yes, her name really is Karen. Everybody asks me, is that really your wife's name? Yep, it really is. So this is some of what I've got. And I'll show you a couple of them that I like. I love this Skylark up here. I'm seriously considering this one. And I also like this GTO. All right, so these two are two that I like an awful lot. But let me go over and show you everything as best I can, and you can give me your opinion. I'm anxious actually to get to these two. All right, and I actually I have a color in mind. I think that either this one or this one would look really good in a turquoise and white color. All right, so and I like that for I like this one too. I like everything. And this is one that I just picked up recently. I like that one an awful lot. Okay, and this is some more of what I have here. These are some of my Builders Club. Actually, no, that's a Revel one. Okay, no, here it is. J.R. Salvino's. That's from my Builders Club. And I've got a number of Builders Club kits down here from J.R. Salvino's. All right, and there's another one over here. There you go. All right, and got my trucks down here. Okay, you would think that these were going to be complicated. These trucks, at least that's what I thought. But you know what? They're actually fun builds. There's the Hudson Hornet that I was looking for. Yeah, I like this one an awful lot. So. I've got a little bit here to choose from. I know some of you guys have thousands of kits, so it kind of makes my stash look a bit small by comparison. I think I've got right around 100 or so kits or so. These are my favorites right here, these old classic cars. But I just don't think I'm going to have the time to get those completed for NNL East, so I'll have to work on those another time. And I've even got a biplane down there. Look at that. So yeah, that's what I've got to choose from. So I hope I went over all of this slowly enough for you to kind of drink all of this in and perhaps give me an opinion on what you think I should do after that Mercedes for the NNL East. All right, so let's head back into the workshop. Hang on. All right, we're back here in the workshop. Camera's back up on the camera mount, so we won't be bouncing around so much. Okay, so that's probably going to be about it for this video. So give me a thumbs up if you like this and subscribe. As I mentioned, I'm a small channel, only 6 months old, so we're trying to get the subscriptions up. I need one more subscription to get over 100. So please subscribe. And of course, as I mentioned, this is my address for any of you folks out there who are YouTube creators, and you can send me a shop card. I would love to hear from you. And, as I said, I'm in the process of having my shop cards made up too. Even if you're not on YouTube and, you would like me to send you a shop card, I'll be happy to do so. Again, my email address is papasmodelworkshop@gmail.com. And, from there, I'll get your address and I can send a shop card out to you. Not that, but you get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, that'll do it for now, guys. So thanks a lot for tuning in. And I'm going to get to work sanding these parts that have been primed and testing some of those colors that I showed you. And perhaps when I've got all of that done, I'll make a video showing you the ivory and brown color on that Mercedes. Okay, so thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.